What's up, guys? Chris here from Eagle Ridge Homestead, and I had a couple people send me some messages after they saw the 9mm video about how to tear down and clean their firearms. Either they're new to firearms, a couple of them are new to handguns, some of them have shot long guns all their life, but they've never known how to break one down and clean it. And I'm not going to get the rifle out today and show you how to clean that because it's already been cleaned and I don't feel like tearing it down. But before we do anything, 4 cardinal rules. Treat every gun as if it's loaded every time. When I got done with it on Saturday, I came home, I put it straight in the safe. I know nobody else has had access to it. My wife has not even had access to it. But I still take it out and make sure that the gun is empty. Number 2, keep your finger off the bang switch. So straight finger method is generally the best, but you never pick up a gun. I've got it on safe, so it's a dead trigger. You never reach down and pick the gun up with your finger in the trigger guard. Number 3, never point the muzzle at anything you are not willing to destroy. And number 4, know your target and what lies beyond it. And even if you're shooting AR-500 steel, you still need to know what's beyond the target, because bullets still travel, bullets still fragment. So keep those in mind. Alright, so we're not going to worry about the holster. It's clean. As far as your magazines on these semi-autos, generally I'll run a little bit of cleaner up right in there and just kind of wipe it down. I don't usually soak these until I've put quite a lot of rounds through them. I've only put a couple hundred rounds through these until you hit about 1,000 or so. That's when I'll pull the base plate off. Be very careful, there is a spring in there. That's when I'll pull the base plate, soak them down, clean the springs, that kind of thing. As far as a cleaner, I like to use the Safari Land because it's a cleaner, a lubricant, and a preservative, so it leaves a little film on there to prevent rust, because every time you touch the gun you're leaving oils from your hands on there, and it does eventually cause rust. Now, on this one, I should have my screwdriver ready. I apologize. It's not broken in quite enough that I can do it with a fingernail. So, let's just get out a precision screwdriver. You want to pull, first you have to lock the slide back. And there's a base pin here. So, you pull that. It's going to come out. It releases the barrel. Then with this one, you unrack the slide. Sorry, my arm's right in the way. The slide comes off. This is the entire lower. Really not much to it. With this, I'll take some Q-tips and I'll go through, clean the rails really well. I'll go along the side of the rails, down into the hammer housing, because there you can see that's the hammer that strikes the firing pin to make it fire. I'll run a brush up in the magazine area. Just a general clean on that. And as far as the actual slide and barrel, so on this one, you remove the mainspring and the barrel slides forward and comes out. And you can see that is fairly dirty. And then for the slide, I usually run a brush really well. I'll take a Q-tip around where the firing pin is. For the barrel, you want to get yourself just a universal cleaning kit, and these brushes work. I believe this one's for the 357, the 9mm, and the 38. And you just want to really get in there and clean that well with the wire brush. Of course, you're going to be spraying the cleaner on everything. Then you go back with a soft brush, do the same thing, and then you put a wipe into these and run it through. But just to give you an idea, you can you see how dirty that is? Yeah. You also want to pay attention to your wear points. So, sorry, I know that's hard to see. Where it is wearing on the various parts of the firearm, that's where you really want to make sure you got some oil on there and keep it clean. So Well, like I said, I'm not going to actually show you the entire process I go through because that would take forever, and I'm going to wind up getting lubricant on my hands, and I don't want to be touching the screen. So that's a very basic how you clean it and how you break it down. And when you go to put it back together, it's exactly the reverse. So you put the barrel back in place, you put the main spring back in place, you line that up, slide that in, rack it back. Now this particular pistol has what's called a floating barrel, so it has to be in place and lined up for you to get the base pin in, and that's what retains the barrel. And once you've done that, just rack it, make sure it's working properly, make sure you're clear. There you go. Alright guys, that's going to be it for this video. I'm going to break this back down and get it cleaned up. And as always, like, comment, subscribe. You can leave us a dislike, but you got to tell me why. Make sure you share this with your friends. Throw it on Facebook if you don't mind. Get the word out. We're almost at 200 subscribers, and we're going to have a pretty big giveaway for that one. There's going to be, I believe, 4 different prizes. Alright guys, thank you so much, and it's going to be a good day.